Closed captioning of this newscast is underwritten as a public service by the Treasure Chest Casino.
Well, should Harrah's come up with a performance bond? That's the topic of tonight's editorial with Phil Johnson.
Good evening. That was good news from City Hall today. Roy Glapion, the chairman of the City Council's Gambling Committee, said that the council will not approve a new lease for the land-based casino unless Harrah's agrees to put up a performance bond, guaranteeing that the casino will be completed. A performance bond big enough to ensure the casino's completion even if Harrah's goes bankrupt again. Harsh terms, but comforting to citizens eager to untangle the mess inflicted upon us by this gambling problem. Right now, there is no performance bond, but too much is at stake to proceed without one. Councilwoman Susie Terrell also criticized the proposed lease for being too vague about use of the second floor of the casino. It is speculated that the casino wants this space, formerly planned for gambling, for shops and restaurants, which would only compete with the stores and restaurants in the French Quarter and the Central Business District. This should not be, she said, and she is right. It is good to see the council take these stands. God knows the previous administration rolled over and played dead when it came to the gambling interests. Obviously, we have found that they are not the answer to our prayers, no magic economic savior, but just another industry on the hustle. And we, thank God, have learned to say no. Good evening.
This has been a statement of opinion by the management of this station. If you disagree, WWL-TV invites your reply.
Now, let's check in with Dennis in the newsroom and see what's coming up at 6 o'clock. Dennis?
Bill, coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll take a closer look at Campaign 96 with our exclusive poll on the race for U.S. Senate. And they are the graduating class of the next century. Tonight, we'll continue our series, The Class of 2000, and take a look at the challenges these students are facing. Bill?
Thank you, Dennis. Finally, with a cheer and a sense of purpose, about 3,000 riders set off on a 4-day trip. They'll pedal from Boston to New York to raise money for various AIDS projects. The riders are hoping to raise a total of $6.3 million during the ride. One rider alone has pledges of over $5,000. As Dennis says, a lot more local news coming up at 6 o'clock this evening, but right now we stop and switch you live and direct to the CBS Evening News.